My favorite movie out of these 8 is Home Alone.
Why is it your favorite movie?
Since it's so funny and everyone gets it and I like it.
Melissa.
Matilda!
Matilda!
Yes, Matilda. And why?
It's because it's the last part that she did something is really funny. I don't want to spoil it.
I have watched Home Alone. Home Alone 1 is about 3 times.
Emma, how many times did you watch Matilda?
2 times.
I will make a movie that like the whole family could watch. Neither it's scary or really cute. I would just make one that everyone could watch.
Emma?
I want to make it like funny and like kind of like sad.
Why sad?
I don't
She likes sad movies.
like sometimes people laugh too hard and
You wanna ruin it all for them.
yeah.
Hello boys and girls, hello mommies and daddies. Welcome to another episode of Learning with Daddy Henry. My name is Henry.
My name is Charlie.
And my name's Emma.
And he's our daddy.
That's me. And today we will be talking about one of my favorite things in the world. Everyone please say movies.
Movies.
And if you know me, then you definitely know how much I love movies.
Our daddy used to watch at least 3 movies a week.
He written 2 movies and sent it to the government for grants.
That's right. Obviously, this was before I became a father and also I didn't get the grants. What I'm trying to say is that if we don't set some rules before we start, we might be here for a long time with too many movies to talk about.
Today we're gonna be talking about the movies that the whole family could watch together. But they're probably not so popular in Taiwan.
And the ones that you might forgot.
That's right. So no Harry Potter movies or, franchises for today. Just a live action movie that's been approved by Charlie and Emma over and over and over and over again. And we'll talk about the Disney, the Pixar, and the different franchises for another time. But for now, let's start with the very beginning. A very good place to start. Everyone please say The Sound of Music.
The Sound of Music. The Sound of Music.
Yes, my earliest memory of this movie was actually watching it on a holiday in Taiwan. The story is about a young woman who moves to a big military family and became a nanny. It's got some great music and some great performances.
It was nominated for 10 Oscars and 1 fly, including Best Picture.
Opened in 1965, and it was the biggest box office hit in history, and it's still the #1 musical of all time.
Charlema, it's a great musical, so sing something.
The hills are alive in the sound of music.
So a deer, a female deer, ray, a tropical sun.
8 of eyes, Anyways, The Sound of Music was based on a true story, but if you like fairy tales, then you must watch this next movie. Everyone please say Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Princess Bride.
Yes, it's a play on words, you see, the Princess Bride and Princess Bride. See, get it? Okay, anyway, it's about a farmer becoming a pirate and then gets united with his true love. And it's all told by a grandfather to his grandson because he's sick at home.
It didn't do really well when it just opened in 1987, but it became popular on videotapes and now on the internet.
If you don't believe us, you could Google Deadpool and Princess Bride together. But do it after you watch the movie.
Carlema, do you know what a videotape is?
I know it's kind of like a CD. No. Is it kind of like a CD?
It's not really. No, it's actually...
Do you need a different machine?
Yes, you need it. Okay, moving on to our next movie. But before we do, after you watch The Princess Bride, I'm sure you will be screaming, "As you wish," or "Inconceivable." Now, this movie was actually very popular that came out in 1990. And I'd forgotten about it until recently that I found it on Netflix. Yes, everyone please say Home Alone.
Home Alone, Home Alone.
Yes, it was a real joy watching my daughters rolling on the floor laughing because of this movie. And the plot is very, very simple. It's about an 8-year-old boy spending Christmas at home alone.
It spent 12 weeks as the #1 movie in America, and the budget was $15 million US. It made $470 million worldwide.
The filmers was Prince Bright, credited to remembering what it was like to be young.
That's very true. Also, Macaulay Culkin as Kevin is simply adorable.
Ah!
Oh! Sorry, somehow it's just a little different when I do it. Okay, moving on to our fourth movie, also the oldest movie on the list. Everyone please say The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz.
The movie is over 80 years old, but it doesn't feel like it at all when you watch it. The story is about a little girl who gets swept away by a tornado and lands in a place called Oz. She meets some friends and they help her find her way home.
All movies about going from one place to another are inspired by The Wizard of Oz.
No matter how great any place is, there's no place like home.
Charlema, it's a musical, so...
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, now for our next movie, it's also about a wonderful little girl, only her experience wasn't exactly pleasant. Everyone please say Matilda.
Matilda, Matilda.
That's her name. Matilda is a genius little girl who has a wonderful teacher and really, really awful parents. And an awful principal.
This movie teaches us the importance of knowledge, friendship, and positivity.
It's girl power at its best, and she's only 6.5.
That's right. You will love Matilda, and you will love hating her parents and the principal. Believe me, they are awful people. Okay, another Christmas movie after Home Alone. This one is very different. Everyone please say Elf.
Elf, Elf.
I don't think this movie is very popular in Taiwan because I found it in a Carrefour for 30 NT dollars. Anyways, the movie is about a man raised by Santa's elves in the North Pole, and he goes to New York to find his dad after discovering that, well, he's really not an elf, he's human.
The directors of Home Alone reminded us that Christmas is all about children, and there's a little kid inside of all of us.
In this movie, we are reminded by a really tall guy that's really funny, and he's an elf.
That's right. Okay, we have another musical, another nanny, and even played by the same person. Everyone please say Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins is a magical nanny that comes to a family to help two lonely children to get closer to their father. Now, why is this movie so good?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even if the sound of it is really quite atrocious, if you sing it loud enough, you'll always sound atrocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay. Well, actually, that's obviously not the only reason why this movie is so good. In fact, Disney made another movie about how they made this movie from a book. Wow!
That movie is called Saving Mr. Banks. It was made in 2013 with Tom Hanks as Walt Disney.
There is also a sequel that came out in 2018 called Mary Poppins Returns.
That's right. All three of these movies were excellent. You could watch all of them. Now this last one for today is a little bit more for me because it impacted my life as a child and taught me how to be a good friend. Everyone please say E.T. Extra-Terrestrial.
E.T. Extra-Terrestrial. E.T. Extra-Terrestrial.
Yes, Charlie and Emma didn't see it as many times as I have because, well, it's a little sad, so bring tissues. It's about a little boy who finds an alien in his backyard and decides to help him or it get back to its home planet.
It was directed by Steven Spielberg, one of the best directors of all time. He still thinks of E.T. as his best work.
If you like Stranger Things like us, then you will love E.T.
E.T. from home. E.T. from home. Ouch, Elliot. Ouch. Anyways, please watch E.T. It's a really, really, really great movie. And E.T. from home is probably the first phrase that I learned in English. Oh yeah, speaking of Stranger Things on Netflix.
We watched Princess Bride on Netflix, but it's not there anymore for now.
But there's still Home Alone and Matilda. Hurry.
Go watch something. Go watch something.
Now.
Thank you once again for watching Learning with Daddy Henry. Do you like the movie list that we made today? And did you watch them? Well, if you have any comments or if you want to agree or disagree with our list or recommend some movies to us, please list a comment down below, okay? And also, if you like our videos, please press like, subscribe, share, and follow, and make sure that you tune in next time to watch Learning with Daddy Henry. My name is Henry.
My name is Charlie.
And my name is Emma.
And he's our daddy.
Scarecrow? Tin Man? We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Because of the wonderful thing he does.